Greetings, lovely Aquarius, Sun sign Aquarius and Rising sign Aquarius. My name is Gordon and we're looking at the astrology trends for you guys for the 6th of July through to the 13th of July. The first thing really that draws my attention in your chart is this rather interesting opposition and square that sets up in your 6th, 12th and 3rd house. Now, to go into a little bit more detail, the emphasis for you guys is on routine, work and routine. Now you have the Sun and you also have Mars coming together in this house. Now when the Sun and Mars come together, they're looking for they're looking for energy. You know, this is a couple of guys coming out on the town and they're looking for some action. Now the Sun charges the energy of Mars, and Mars wants change. Now this unfortunately is in the area of your work, your routine. So there can be some disruption in this area. Now this is further agitated, for want of a better word, by Pluto, which sits out in your 12th house. Now the 12th house is to do with secrets, it's to do with the area of what you desire. Now when this combination is the word I'm looking for. When this combination comes together, it wants to bring about some form of change. Now, if perhaps you find yourself changing your job, or there's disruption at work, or there's disruption maybe in a relationship, something that's been going for quite some time, this will be because almost, I want to say, like a thought that you've sent out a little while ago to the universe saying, I know I need change, I know I need change. The universe takes a while to think, send the reply back. So change that will be inevitable around the beginning of this week and through July, is happening, but it seems to be for the good, for the higher good. Also, you can find things coming out of the blue because in your 3rd house you've got Uranus, and Uranus is going to react to this. So Mars and Pluto have the effect of sorting things out, creating action, creating something that is going to happen. It can also be a time when you can look for heightened world events as well with this combination, because they're two warring planets. Mars and Pluto create a war. When you put Uranus into the fray, this creates an element to it where it's uncontrollable. Things are taken suddenly, things happen suddenly, things you couldn't foresee. So there is an element of change, but there's an element of change for the better for you. Aquarius is where I want to go, because you've got to also look at what else is happening in your chart at the same time. This is quite a busy time. An area that we haven't really touched on, and we'll probably get more chance to touch on it next week, of course, is the element of Venus. Now Venus sits in your 7th house, which is to do with long-standing relationships, long-standing ways of the way things are being done. And this is now going retrograde, but with the help of Jupiter. I want to say the key to this is one door closes, another door opens. Venus will have you examining relationships, your status, your work, finding what is important to you, what makes you content. But we will go into more of that next week. But in the meantime, have a fabulous week. And there's such a lot happening between now and September that as we as you go through that time, there's going to be quite a few potential changes for you guys. To keep updated with it, please press the subscribe button, because that means that you get the videos then on a regular weekly update as and when we upload. And it is coming to an important phase now between July and September. Lots of things happening up there for everybody, as well as you lovely Aquarians. You're not alone. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I really look forward to speaking to you again next week.